Hello everyone. You all know me as Percy number 6, and for the past 5 years, or however long you've been watching, that's what you've known me as. Now, before I really get started, I would like to invite you all to get your popcorn, your soda, your drinks, whatever you need, because this is going to be a long video. If you haven't looked at the time, you know it's going to be a long video. And I do feel if you really care about the Thomas Winnerelli community, how it's been on YouTube, this will be a very important video, and it'll be very informative for you, despite the time. Now, why am I making this? Part of the reason was, a few years back, probably just a couple, former TWR user, and the longest member, Trains Are Cool too, he made a 30-minute video very similar to what I'm going to do today. He gave me the idea, and I always felt, it'd be nice for me to do it. With Kikure leaving and me being now the oldest member in the community, I figured this would be the perfect time for me to do it. Now or never, right? So where to begin? Let's begin at the start. Now, if you watched my 5-year anniversary video, kind of talked about it. I want to save this because I was planning on doing this video. So what happened? How I got into it, I don't know if I touched it or not. It's been a while since I made that video. But how I got into it, it was from Thomas Wooden Railway, Kikure 24. Now, for my sake, for your sake, I'm going to be calling him Kikure 24, not Thomas Wooden Railway at all in this video. So if you know him as Thomas Wooden Railway, not Kikure 24, whenever I say Kikure 24, that's who I'm talking about. Anyways, Kikure. So this was back when his account was still open as Kikure. I remember he was on the 3rd season of his series. And what I would do is every once in a while, I had other stuff I liked. Mainly at that time, video games, Nintendo stuff. But I would look at some old stuff from my childhood. So stuff like Thomas the Tank Engine, Theodore Tugboat, Bob the Builder. Those are 3 shows as a child I really enjoyed. So Thomas Wooden Railway out of the 3, I enjoyed that the most. And I got easily the most stuff of that. You combine my Theodore Tugboat and Bob the Builder stuff, it's not even close to why I have Thomas Wooden Railway. Part of the reason was because they didn't make many Theodore Tugboat, or they didn't make many Bob the Builder stuff, and Theodore Tugboat was not easy to come around. But anyways, getting back to the main point, I looked up Thomas Wooden Railway stuff, and I saw Kikure's videos, and I never thought I'd watch a video like that, seeing the hands move and stuff. I always thought, you can't do that. But then I watched it, and he had his own episodes, he did what he wanted. I'm like, wow, as a kid, I always did this. I never really thought about it, but I think we all did this, And watching him up, I know he was an inspiration for many, and I really do hope I'm taking that role now. Anyways, I started talking to him, and he had a friend named Steven. His username for the most of the time he was on there, ThomasFan24. His last account before he finally left was Thomas Wooden Railway Fan 24. If that, rings a bell to you, great. If not, it's not a big deal. But he was good friends with him. And then I joined, and the 3 of us were very good friends. Now, I assume most of you have not been on YouTube long. If you have, you know what I'm talking about. They used to have these things called YouTube streams, and the 3 of us would always be in them. Basically what it is kind of like Skype without the video talk. It's just chat, and you can put your own YouTube videos in. Every account had a stream. So you could go to Kikure's stream, you could go to ThomasFan24's stream, you could go to Percy number 6's stream. It was amazing. I loved the streams. I really wish YouTube kept them. They said they were going to replace it with something, but good old YouTube, they never did. Now another user was Smudger Sir Handle. He was similar to myself and Kikure. You can actually go check his channel. It's still up. He wasn't as close with the 2 or the 3 of us, but, he was still somebody worth noting. Now another user, James is 5, he made remakes, he did something, different. He took photos, he put the audio in the back, and he helped me get audio for several of my remakes. Great guy, I talked to him for a very long time. I would have messages on YouTube, personal messages. They used to do it where it would go response. And it would just be a full page of reads. You wouldn't even know what the main topic was originally. It was amazing, but then they started doing it where it's only 1 re. That was very smart. But anyways, he was on for a long time. He didn't make videos that long, but he was always active. Not TWR. He went into the model world more, and then he kind of abandoned it. I was very happy. I was able to get a final message to him. I personal messaged him, basically saying, I don't know if y'all ever get this. If you do, great. If not, well, it won't hurt. He actually messaged me a few days later saying, I just wanted to check my account one last time. So I said my goodbyes to him. He said his goodbyes to me, said, he's not bitter about the community because there's a time he was, and I'm not getting into it in this video, nor will I ever, but, he ended on a good note, which that's what you're supposed to do. I'm glad. I'm glad for that. He joined early 2009, and the summer of 2009 was when I left. First time I left. And then, when I leave, it does not last long. I closed my account, and back then you could reopen it. Didn't know it though. I made a new account, my original backup, Oliver number 11. That was my main account for the remainder of the year. Once 2010 started, I switched back to, oh no, wait, was it after Christmas? It was about that time though. End of Christmas, I think. I ended up switching back to Percy number 6. I said on Oliver number 11, Percy number 6 reopened, switching back. So people basically knew in advance, hey, he's going back. So eventually I did go back, and I left several more times. I can't remember exactly when. Kikare would leave all the time too. The difference between us, he would leave his videos up, I never did. And I never brought my series back. I would make a lot of remakes, not really discussions, just remakes and stuff. That's basically what I can remember. I probably made some other stuff. I know I made a few discussions now that I think of it. But I enjoyed. That was just a different time for me on YouTube. It was not the same YouTube I always knew, because I got through 6 seasons in less than a year. I'm on my 3rd season, just starting my 4th, and it's been well over a year. Times are different now. Now I put more time and quality into my video compared to then. But, YouTube's just changed as a whole for me. Back then I got way more views. I had a video with over 40,000 views. That's still my most viewed video ever. And that was on for like 9 months, if that. So, YouTube, way back 2008, 2009. So many more people watched it. I don't know what happened. But that's how it was. So, let's get to when this really started. 2011. Summer 2011, early summer, June. May, June, I decided I'm probably going to leave. I put that up on YouTube, and then basically I disbanded my channel. Usually whenever I left, I kept the comments, my comment messages, I kept my personal messages, I kept all of that. This time around, I said no. I deleted them all. I deleted them. I couldn't believe it. I deleted all my friends, and the only reason I never deleted my subscribers was because friends, I just click that all button and they all disappear. While subscribers, I would have had to go to each channel and delete them off, and I just did not want to do that. I did not want to take the time or effort to do that. Anyways, I basically left the channel blank. I don't know why I never just deleted it. I think at that time YouTube enforced, hey, we're not deleting. When you delete an account, you can't reopen it, so I figured I just want to at least keep it up in case I ever want to communicate with any of them. It was late August. I decided, hey, I could come back. I had the time. I was able to come back. So, I look on my channel, I'm getting ready to come back. I want to see what's on my channel. Somebody messaged me, I believe Milk Tanker Media, saying, hey, I know you're gone, but Kikare's back. I'm like, oh, that's good. That's really good. I'm happy to hear that. But I hate when people come back just because of one user. If you come back just because I left and I come back, no. Come back because you want to come back. Join YouTube because you want to join YouTube. Don't join YouTube because of me or, well, if you want to join YouTube because of me or Kikare, that's good. But don't come back if it's just because I come back or Kikare comes back. Or don't leave because I leave or Kikare leaves or any other user. That's what always bothers me. Now, I didn't mean if don't join YouTube just because I'm on it. No. If you want to make videos, join YouTube. I love for more users, and I'll get to that later. But I ended up making my video. That was a little over 2 years now. Haven't left since. This is my longest run on YouTube. Yeah, longest run. Cannot believe it. I think my closest was almost or a little bit over a year. That's my closest I ever was. That's my second longest I've been on YouTube. I'm very happy with this current run. Don't see myself leaving in the foreseeable future. But let's get to what happens. You know, Kikare comes back. A few months later, he ends up leaving. Comes back and is like, I'm selling my stuff. You know, I remember him doing it one other time, and I'm like, this isn't going to happen. Then he started making videos about it. What he's going to sell them for, when they're going to sell them. Like, whoa, he's actually doing this. Then one day he's like, no, I'm going to come back. And I'm like, you know what? I knew he would do that, and I'm glad. I was very happy to see it. And, you know, the good part was, you know, he was putting a lot of time and effort into his videos. Something I know I didn't, and, you know, he did, but not like he was doing now. Very happy to see that. You know, look for me. For me, myself, you know, look at Season 1 compared to Season 2, Season 3. Season 1 was, quality-wise, everything, it was just not as good as Season 2, Season 3. Season 1, that's how for the most part, that's how I really made my original videos, and that's really how I was able to get so many out at a time. I was able to film them so quick, I was able to do the next one so quick, too. But, you know, Kikare, you know, now he's gone. I'll skip to now with Kikare. You know, myself included, I know a lot of people, how they would say is, like, with the community, Kikare, you know, he's always been, like, the heart and soul of the community. You know, he's always had the most views, all that stuff. It's changed nowadays, I'll get to that in a little bit, but, you know, the thing is, people are like, you know, Kikare, you gotta stay, you gotta leave. The community's either gonna have to learn to function without him, or they're gonna be able to function with him. And now he's gone. Honestly, this is my own personal opinion. I could see him coming back. I just don't see him coming back this time. Every other time I've seen him coming back, I think it's just getting too late. You know, part of it, he's probably growing out of it. And at the same time, it's just getting too old. Everybody's going to get too old of this. I do not see myself doing this 5 years from now. If I'm still doing this 5 years from now, wow. Can't believe it. But 5 years, you know, I've been on YouTube for 5 years. If I've been on Percy number 6 for a decade, I'll be shocked. Shocked. I do not see myself at all being on a decade. He made it 5 years. Can't ask for more. Many shows. I like to compare these series to TV shows. Many shows don't make it that long. So, if a show can make it 5 years, you shouldn't complain. My show's been on for about 2 years since I deleted all those old videos. But myself, I've been on for 5. So, you know, I'm going to run out of gas eventually, but however long, that's a decent amount of time. A lot of shows don't make it that long, unless they're really good. But you know, now Kikare's gone. The community, like I said, is going to have to learn to survive without it. A lot of other people are leaving. You know, 2 in particular I'm thinking of that left a while ago, but I want to mention them. Arbofil and Trains Are Cool too. Now, you know, after Steven left, he left a few years ago actually. Probably about 2011. You know, it was just me and Kikare. It was the 2 of us, and 2 people I like to compare ourselves to are Arbofil and Damien. Damien's Trains Are Cool too. Arbofil is Ryan, so I'll be using those names. Think about it. Ryan, Arbofil, Trains Are Cool too, Damien. Just to make it easier on me. But Ryan and Damien, you know, they were very close. And they were on for, you know, Damien was on longer. You know, he came on earlier and he left later than Ryan, but they were both on for a very long time in their own right. I believe Ryan made it 4 years and Damien made it a little over 5.5 years. But, you know, they were both on for a very long time, and Ryan made a goodbye video. He gave a lot to the community, he gave his time. You know, he's been selling a lot of his stuff because he doesn't need it anymore. You know, he's got to move on with his life, which I accept. But, you know, those are 2 users that are no longer on the community. I always liked watching their videos. I mean, I remember Ryan buying this, I think Annie, Henrietta, and Toby on eBay. I was going to buy them, 92. Oh, that made me mad. But I got my revenge when I bought Daisy. But, you know, those 2, they made a big impact on the community, just those 2 being around. Now, you know, everybody has their own part of the community. You know, they made remakes. Well, Ryan made remakes, and he would buy stuff and show them off. Damien, on the other hand, you know, he just did whatever he felt like. You know, he made videos usually of him unboxing TWR stuff he got. But, those two just leaving the community had a big impact. Nowadays, there's really not as many users left. Those three I've mentioned, Damien, Ryan, and Kikore, they are all gone. Henry's Grade 15, LNER Flying Scotsman, those two, they're no longer on. Who else? There's a lot of users I know. Enter the Engine's left. The community wiki, when it used to be up and functioning until they removed it, you could see all the users that have left. And there's been a lot of users that have left. It's crazy. I can't even think of them all. That's how many users have left now. When I first started, 2008, 2009, two users I really enjoyed, 10 Cents in 01, and Bill Barman, two that I haven't mentioned yet, I should say. They're both gone. Well, I think Bill Barman's still on, but he just uploads real train videos, not Thomas train videos. But, the community as a whole, it's not looking good. James is 5, like I said, he left. Everybody seems to have left. It takes a little over a hand for me to count how many are left. Of course, myself. Thomas Wooden episodes. Great remix. Scarlet Railway 01. He has the railway, the railway inspector, I believe. I can't believe I can't think of the name, but I think that's what you call it. He makes his own little series, and he puts episodes up onto YouTube. Great user, Enterprising Engines 93. I don't think I need to explain what he does. He has his own series. Jay Louvier, he does discussions. Who else is there? Toy Trains for You, but he does more of the Tomy, or not Tomy anymore, Trackmaster line. Yeah, that's how old I am. That's how long it's been since I've had Tomy/Trackmaster. But there's probably some other. I guess you can include Leo Kim. Yeah, you can include Leo Kim. He just does other stuff too. Same with Toy Trains for You. So if you just go solo, Thomas Wooden Railway. That's about all you got. Now I know I'm probably missing a user too. Mainline Engines 2, Milk Tanker Media. Those two, they make series as well. But with Kikore being gone, I feel this is more like, we gotta fix stuff up. We gotta make this community back in working shape. We gotta run this community back to how it used to be. I feel you could do that. It's gonna be very difficult, but you know what? I'll try. I'll do whatever I can to get this community back on foot. But see, here's the thing. With this Thomas Wooden Railway community, I don't know. I'm going to compare this to Survivor. I don't know how many of you watched the TV show Survivor, but this past season, one of the returning people, his name was Colton, and Jeff Probst, the show's host, he said to him, some people, they're supposed to get off the couch and play Survivor, while some, they should just stay on the couch. Colton, you should have stayed on the couch. How am I trying to relate this to TWR? I'm one of those people that got off the couch. Everybody's on the couch. If you watch any TWR stuff, you're on the couch. I got off the couch. I started making Thomas Wooden Railway videos. You can get off the couch. You can start making Thomas Wooden Railway videos. And the thing about it is, this year, I don't think we've really had anybody join. We really haven't. I know Bertram Fan 1, he's kind of done. The Bluebell Engine, I don't know what's up with him. I see him on Twitter, so I think he's kind of thinking about returning, but he's not active much. Nobody's really active anymore, and it's really sad. But the thing is, what I think about is, I can only do so much to bring this community back. I can only do so much. If it wasn't for YouTube removing the video responses, I'd be like, just leave a video response of your videos below. But I'll do what I can second best. Right below, say, I make TWR discussions. I make Wooden Railway videos, or I make a series. I make remakes, whatever it may be. I don't like when you do that on my other videos, but this video, this is the exception. Comment below. Tell me that. Tell me that you make whatever TWR videos. I'd love to get access to more users. I mean, I tried promoting Oliver Duck, and I promoted Sir Topham Hatt Fan 291 until he left. I'm not getting into how he left and all that stuff, but he was somebody that I first promoted. I talked to, and he was a good user. He didn't have many videos, but the ones he did were pretty good. And then go back to Oliver Duck. He hasn't been as active as much. I heard he wants to come back and start uploading again, which is good. That's what you need. But here's the thing I found out about YouTube. Myself, like I said, I can only do so much. But this is where you come in. If you're on the fence about joining the TWR community, and I know there's somebody watching this video, somebody out there is watching this video and they're like, I really should join the TWR community. I really want to do it. And one of the things that bother me are people are like, you have to have this many subscribers. Now I understand for the wiki, you can't have people with like 4 subscribers on the wiki. Now the wiki doesn't matter as much since it doesn't get edited as much, but I don't care how many subscribers you have. You can have 1 subscriber. If you're making TWR videos, you're a part of the community. And if you make them well, you'll eventually build. You will eventually become a big user. Jay Louvier, this guy, I remember when he had 100 subscribers. Now he has more than even Kikere. He has double Kikere. He's that good. That good. And it just hasn't really taken him that long. 2 years, I think, at max. He's really, really done well. That can be you. That really can be any of you. And I really do recommend you join this TWR community. Like I said, I can only do so much. At the end of the day, I look as, Kikere, he was threefold. I'm the threefold too, but in a different way. Both of us, myself and Kikere, we both make our series. We both make remakes. We both make discussions. Now for myself, I'm kind of getting away from remakes. I don't want to make them as much anymore. If you want to watch remakes, Thomas Winnan episodes, his remakes are great. Just watch his. I don't know why you're not watching his remakes. Go watch them. Discussions, I've done a lot of discussions. 6 months worth of discussions plus all my 92 engines. I still have some to go. If I want to do more, I can. But, the guy for discussions, that's Jay Louvier. The guy for the series, that's me. That's how I look at the threefold. Both Kikere and I, we both make all 3 of them, but, now I think it's better for the community to be split up, have a separate person doing each. As long as we have some people striving, that's good. I easily see myself having 800 subscribers by the end of the month if I keep doing what I'm doing. I don't think I will, but I could very well see myself at least 750, My subscriber rate's going up pretty quick, and, it doesn't matter how many subscribers you have. You can have 1 million subscribers, but if you only get 1,000 views, it doesn't matter, and vice versa. You can have 1,000 subscribers, but if you're getting 1 million views every video, then what's the point of subscribers? You just gotta look at it that way. A lot of the times, you can have 700 subscribers, that doesn't mean there's gonna be 700 views every time. Straight out that way, but I'm going on a little tangent there. I gotta get back to the basics. This is how I look at it. I can do so much for this community. I can make TWR videos all the time, and up until the day I leave, I can keep doing it. But eventually, I won't be here. Eventually, I won't be doing it. And the next year, I don't see myself leaving. But, 2, 3 years from now, whenever I do finally leave, maybe it won't be 2 or 3 years. I don't know when. But whenever I do leave, somebody's going to have to take my spot. Somebody's going to have to take everybody's spot that's left. This community, it really has the potential to come back, be what it was in 2008, 2009. It was great in 2008, 2009. Wooden Railway Reviews. He makes videos. He doesn't do them he doesn't do them actively. I mean, you don't see him all the time. You'll only get like 5 videos from him a year. 5, 10. But they're good videos, and he at least is still active. The thing is, though, what this community needs, they need new members. That's what's going to keep this community from being what it was back in the day. That's what's going to keep this community from being a great community. So you people, the people that are on the couch just watching videos, the people that are thinking about making videos but just don't know if they should. Maybe they don't think the quality will be good enough. Doesn't matter. The quality is not perfect for everybody that starts out. Mine definitely weren't. You grow. You grow, your videos improve, and when you improve, your views improve, Your subscribers improve, everything improves. It will come in time. Just start uploading. Whatever happens, happens. That's my recommendation for all of you watching. If you ever thought about, I should join the community, now is a better time than ever. Nobody's really come in 2013 that I can think of. We still have a month left of this year. Make your impact. Make your impact. If you make your impact, you will see the impact. I would love to see more members in this community. And I would love to see, whenever I do leave, come back and know, wow, this community is still striving. Or when I do leave, and, whenever I come back and just look at the community, I can know, wow, this community is doing really well even without me. I want to see this community do so much better. And I think it has the potential. It has the potential to be like it was back in the day, as I said. So I can't stress enough. If you're on the fence about joining the community, join it. Join it, like I said. Comment below. Tell me, hey, I make TWR videos, and I make my own series. I've seen a lot of people's. They're not the greatest. That's why I haven't really talked about them at all. I'm always on the fence. I gotta look at your stuff. If I like your content, I will promote you. No problem with promoting you. And you'll get a subscription from me. But I would love to see everybody improve. I think everybody can improve. And everybody will improve. Everybody has improved. I don't know what I'm getting at. But basically what I'm trying to say is, if you ever thought about joining the community, now's the time to do so. And that's really what I want to state right there. This community will die. This community will die without new members. Can't state that enough. So again, if you're on the fence about joining, please join. Now I've got about less than 3 minutes to join, or finish this video, so at this point I've stressed what I need to stress. So thank you. Thank you for watching. I don't know how long you've been watching. If you just skipped to the end, if you watched all 27 and almost 30 seconds of this video, probably almost 30 by the time it's done, I thank you for that. It really means a lot to me. However much of this you can watch, it means a lot that you took time out of your day to watch this video. Now I know my regular videos are just about 10 minutes or so. They're really not too much out of your day, but this is a lot of out of your day. I thank you so much for that. I want to get this out Friday. I couldn't. Monday's not too bad. I don't know what day I'm going to change from Friday, from when I start always uploading. I might be Thursday, Saturday, Monday. I don't know. My layout video will eventually come up once I get the layout done. I thank you all for watching. Like I said, it means a lot. If you're on the fence about subscribing, please subscribe, Make sure I would love to see you subscribe and continue to watch my videos. Again, like my video, and then, more exposure. I want to get a lot of people to see this video. This is my only video I make about the community. It better be good. Thank you. I want to say a big thank you to everybody. Everybody that comments on my videos, everybody that likes my videos, everybody that's subscribed to me. You took time just to do that. And it means a lot. I can't ask for more. I thank you all. I really do. From the bottom of my heart, this community's been in me for over 5 years now. I think Damien's been on the longest at 5 years, 7 months. And I will get that. I will get to 6 years. I will be the first member of this community to say they've been on for 6 years. Mark my words. So next September, I will make a 6-year anniversary video, because I will have been around that long. I've got less than a minute to finish up, so I'm going to finish up now. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you learned something about the community in this video. If you have any questions about the community, myself, anything else you'd like question, please comment below. If it's something you would like to send in a personal message, please do so. I don't have contact block. That's just stupid. Anyways, I thank you so much. My layout video should be up within the next week, I hope. If not, whenever it is, it will be soon. Thank you for watching. Hope you had a happy Thanksgiving if you are American. If not, hope your weekend was well. Thank you for watching, and until next time, this is Percy number 6. Goodbye.